All right, guys, how's it going today? We are going to be talking about Champions League football. As you know, the Champions League starts tomorrow, and I'm very, very excited. If I do say myself, man, obviously I am a Real Madrid fan, as you know, and I'm very excited, man. Champions League football couldn't arrive sooner, in my opinion. After this international break, a lot of people were complaining about the whole fact that why are we having international break right before Champions League started? And for me, honestly, I think it was a good. I mean, for in my team, in my team, it was meant for good because obviously, as you know, Jude is back and Camavinga are back to play for Real Madrid. They are in the squad list, so I'm very very happy when it comes to that. But yeah, let's talk about a couple of things right here. There is some very very good games going on tomorrow, and like I said, we will be talking about them. Tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. Welcome, Andres. Welcome. So tomorrow, Athletic Club go against Arsenal, and like I said, I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible when it comes to these games. And I want to hear you guys out, man. Tomorrow, like I said, Atletico Club go against Arsenal. And like I said, I want to know your opinions on this. Here we go. So just going by form, guys. Honestly, I think football these days is by form. I don't see how a team can perform if they're not really performing at a good level in their leagues. Obviously, for me, Arsenal man have a lot of injuries. You can see the list goes on and on. Ben White, Nergard, Saliba is injured. Odegaard is injured. Saka is injured. Gabriel Jesus is injured. Kai Havertz is injured. All these players are injured. And I think for some odd reason, I think it's gonna actually affect Arsenal tomorrow. And to me, like I said, let's go with form, right? So Arsenal in their last what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arsenal in their last 5 games have won 4 and only lost 1 to Liverpool, which for me that's really really good. Liverpool being one of the best teams of the world as of right now. If you think otherwise, then you're a little bit out of your mind because, like I said, for me, Liverpool are one of the best teams right now in football, and they did lose against Liverpool 1-0. Arsenal did win against Nottingham Forest, but like I said, Odegaard got injured, and for me, like I said, that will bring up very very tough matchups. I don't know when he's gonna go back. It says here late September, so he'll probably be out for like maybe like a week or two, and then he'll be back for some more action. Atletico Club, they started really really well. They were joined first with Real Madrid as being the only team to basically win all their matches in league. And all of a sudden, they started going down. They lost to Osasuna, and then they lost to Alaves 1-0 at Atletico Club. It was at their home, so it's really, really crazy to see this. So Atletico Club has lost back-to-back games, winning against Real Betis, winning against Rayo Vallecano, and winning against Sevilla in a very, very good entertaining match. So where do I go from this, guys? Honestly, as much as Arsenal is hurt, I do see Arsenal winning this game. Honestly, for me, it just depends, man. I mean, I actually think Atletico Club is a very very good team, but I do think that Arsenal's gonna win, and I think they're gonna record like, I don't. Well, they are gonna play in Spain, so I still think that Arsenal are gonna win. Let me know if you guys think that if Arsenal are gonna win. For me, Arsenal is gonna win tomorrow. We're gonna go with Benfica. Obviously, I think PSV is gonna win against Union. That's I don't know that team name. I actually don't know the team name. PSV go against this. I think it's Belgium team, and I think obviously PSV are gonna win. Benfica are gonna go against Karabag FK. I think that Benfica is gonna win. Obviously, like there too. Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And what a game that's gonna be for me. Juventus a very very solid team. Dortmund very very good. Let's see this lineup real quick. So the projected lineup for Borussia Dortmund, you do have Gurasi, who was top joint goal scorer last season of the Champions League. Adeyemi, who's back. Job Bellingham, in Macha. Juventus has David Gildiz, very very good. Turam, very very good players in my opinion. Juventus, I think Juventus has the upper hand in this match. Let's see the form when it comes to and look at that. So wow, sadly Juventus has so many injuries as well as Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund have one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 injuries in their squad. And in the last 5 games, Borussia Dortmund only lost one, won three, and tied one. Uh, on the contrary, Juventus won against Inter, against Genoa, against Parma, against Atlanta, and against Borussia Dortmund in I think that was a Club World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. So they have faced each other already. And like I said, I think, in my opinion, for what I can see, and I think they're gonna play in Allianz Stadium. I do see Juventus winning tomorrow this game, man. Juventus just came from winning against Inter in a 4-3 match. Um, Borussia Dortmund did win against Heidenheim 2-0, but for me, Juventus is so good. I mean, look at their form. They haven't not lost a single game. Yes, they conceded 3 goals against Inter. So in their past 5 games, Juventus has conceded what, 3, 4, 5. In their last 5 games, Juventus have only conceded five goals, which is for me actually pretty good in my opinion. On the other side, I think Borussia Dortmund have conceded what, 0, 0, 3, 0, 2, so 5 goals as well. So it's pretty even. But since it's even, I am gonna go with the team that just beat a very very strong team. And honestly, Inter is not as strong as last year, but I do think that Juventus will win tomorrow. Let me know down in the comments down below if you think that if you think Juventus are gonna win against Borussia Dortmund. I think they are. I think Juventus has actually brought in some very very good talent in David. I think they're gonna do really good, man. I think they're gonna do really good. I do have the jersey of Juventus, which is really surprising. I didn't think I was gonna cover Juventus today, but like I said, Juventus is gonna win tomorrow against Borussia Dortmund. And as good as Borussia Dortmund has been in the Bundesliga, I do see that Juventus is very much stronger than them. Let's go with Real Madrid and Marseille. I don't know how to say it correctly. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing. At the Santiago Bernabeu. And honestly, guys, like I said, I did have a TikTok video today talking about Jude. He has come back from injury. Camavinga has come back from injury. And I'm very, very happy to say, man, this Real Madrid team slowly but surely has become a very, very strong team, man. Xavi has not lost a single game in La Liga, which is very surprising because, I mean, I don't want to get into refereeing in La Liga no more because it is for my Liga, preview. The only downside for Real Madrid is Rudiger still injured. He'll be back in early December. Hamad Traore is injured for Marseille. Aubameyang, so you got Aubameyang, Weah, Emerson, Rulli, Pavard in Marseille, if I'm not mistaken. But look at the depth, okay? Look at the depth of Real Madrid. So obviously you have Kylian Mbappe, who's basically been the top scorer of La Liga. If I'm not mistaken, I think that is true. Or at least he's been in very good form. I'm not sure he's the top goal scorer. We'll see. But Mbappe is a very, very good player. He's in top form right now, and I cannot deny that, okay? Arda Güler, another player that what club do I support? I support Real Madrid. So Arda Güler has been in very top form as well. So I mean, and then Vini, and then Mastantuono. You have Tchouaméni, Valverde, Carreras, Huijsen, Militao, Trent, and then Courtois. For me, this team, like I said, and then the depth of this team, you still have Jude, you still have Rodrigo, you still have Raheem. Like I said, the depth in this team that Real Madrid has now, it's very, very good. And I feel like this Real Madrid team is stronger than last season. I just see it. It's more organized. It has actually a very, very good playing style. And like I said, for me, this team, Real Madrid team, will beat Marseille tomorrow. I will be surprised, man. I will be surprised if this Real Madrid tie or lose. Uh, if you're betting tomorrow, bet on Mbappe to score or Arda Güler to assist at any point. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into too much depth because obviously, like I said, Jude is back, Camavinga's back, and I'm very, very happy, and we're gonna call it a day like that. So very, very good. Um, Spurs against Villarreal tomorrow as well at 2 o'clock. The only thing I don't like about this new format of the Champions League, even though they have amazing, amazing games, the only thing I don't like about this format in the Champions League is that they have so many good games going on at the same time that you don't even know what to watch. You know how in the NFL they have that you can put multiple games at the same time. I don't know. I don't know if they have that this for the Champions League. Let me know down in the comments down below if you know that if they do have that. Anyways, so Spurs I'm gonna be honest, guys. Spurs for me, man. They piss me off, man. I don't like Spurs at all, dude. I don't see how. I mean, let's see, man. Let's see the form of Spurs. The injuries. Solanke is injured. Kulusevski is injured. Madison is injured. Bisoma is injured. You have from Villarreal. Costa is injured. Cavanes is injured. Gerardo Moreno is injured. I mean, there's so many injuries in this team. Uh, Spurs did look good against West Ham, and Kunku, if I'm not mistaken, and Kunku did. Oh no, Xavi Simons. I'm so sorry. Xavi Simons did come to this Spurs team, which is really really good for Spurs. You have Richarlison, Kudus, Bentancur, Porro, Van de Ven, who has been playing really really good lately. Romero, and then you got Vicario. On the other side, you have Perez, um, Moleiro, who is really, really good. Vega, Junior, Foyt, Pepe. Really, really good squad when it comes to Villarreal. Like I said, let's look at the form. So Villarreal started so well in La Liga, so very, very good, scoring 7 goals in 2 matches, and then they tie against Celta de Vigo, and then they lose against Atletico de Madrid. Spurs, on the other hand, start off very, very good in the Premier League, 2 wins, and then they lose against Bournemouth, and then they win against West Ham. And to be honest, guys, man, I don't even know where to call this match, man. I want to say that Spurs is gonna win this match, but it's just so Spurs is so unpredictable, man. They are at home, so I think I am gonna give them that advantage. So I am gonna go Spurs tomorrow to win against Villarreal. I think that this Spurs team with this new um player that they got, which is Xavi Simons, and I think they got a new one. I think it was that French striker. I think they're gonna be really really good with them. So like I said, for me, Spurs wins tomorrow as well. Like I said, Arsenal for me, PSB, Benfica, Juventus, Real Madrid, and Spurs win tomorrow, guys. For me, in my opinion. Let's go to Wednesday real quick. We still have a little bit of more time. We're still barely at 13 minutes. I'm just gonna basically go with over the games that are really really important when it comes to the Champions League. Olympiacos is gonna win in my opinion. Slavia Praga is gonna win in my opinion. Now let's go to Inter against Ajax. A very 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 struggling Inter, man. Last season they were really really good. They got to the Champions League final. They lose 5-0 against PSG. So Inter has started the league. They beat Torino. They lose against Udinese, and they lose against Juventus. Ajax has started the league with a win against Zole, a tie against Boldeman, Hercules, a win, and then you have Go Ahead Eagles, a tie. So in my opinion, even though thank you guys, thank you for so much for the likes. Even though PSB come in a better form, I do not see them winning against this Inter Milan because they're so good. I mean, Inter Milan are very very stacked. They do not show the lineups for this because it's obviously 2 days away from it. But I think just because of the players that Inter have, I am gonna give it to Inter this match. Bayern Munich against Chelsea promises to be one of the best games of this match day. And okay, so you have Alfonso Davies that is injured. Ito Musiala is injured as well. Rafael Guerreiro's injured. Laiva is injured. The Lap is injured. Colwell is injured. I mean, so many injuries for the thing with Chelsea, guys. And I'm gonna be honest, Chelsea did a very, very good job when it comes to like buying players. They bought so many players that they have so much depth in their squad, and that's why I'm gonna be honest, guys. What do you go for, man? Who do you go for in this situation? Do you go for Bayern Munich or Chelsea? I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna go for Chelsea this game, man. I think Chelsea is gonna beat Bayern. Oh, but it's at the Allianz Arena. Oof. Oh man. Let's see who comes in better form. Let's see that real quick. So Chelsea tied against Brentford. Chelsea beat Fulham. Chelsea beat West Ham. And that's about it. And then let's go to the other side. Bayern Munich come from, oof, they have not lost a game in their past 5 games. They score over 10 goals in their past 5 games. You know what, guys? I did say that Chelsea was going to win, but I'm going to change my mind. Looking at the form, in the last, what, 2 games, Bayern have scored 8 goals. You do have Harry Kane. Oh man, you have really, really good players in this Bayern Munich team. So yeah, you know what? I am gonna go with Bayern Munich in this in this game. Even though, like I said, Chelsea look very, very good. I do see I do see Bayern Munich winning this game because it's at the Allianz Arena. So I am gonna go with Bayern. Let's go with Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. Liverpool, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna start. I don't think Isaac is gonna start, even though he's ready to begin at Liverpool. I don't think he's gonna start. McAllister is injured. He's doubtful. Jones as well, doubtful. And then Atletico Madrid have so many injuries in the past couple match days. It's literally not even Julian Alvarez is not even playing. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. I do not see Atletico Madrid winning this game. It's an Anfield, so I'm gonna give this to Liverpool that is gonna win. And honestly, I don't see I don't see how Atletico Madrid win this without Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez is so fundamental in Atletico Madrid that, like I said, I don't see them winning without him. PSG versus Atlanta. Due is injured. Can Lee is injured as well. Doubtful. Carabasquelia is doubtful. Oh man, this PSG team has so many injuries. Lookman is injured as well for Atlanta. Ederson is injured. Skamaka is injured. Honestly, guys, I don't even know. I think I'm going to give it to PSG. I think I should focus more on this game, but the thing is, there's so many injuries in these teams that honestly, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know PSG that well. Like I said, all the good players from PSG, Carabasquelia, Due, and Dembele are injured. Their top 3 players right now are injured. So I don't even know who is gonna be basically like replacing them. I don't see what's his name, the French striker, I guess. But honestly, guys, I do not see who. I don't see who replaces these players, man. These players are so fundamental in PSG that I don't see it, man. Look, man, Atlanta have lost a lot of credibility in this past Champions League. And I'm gonna be honest, I think PSG still have this, even though they don't have their starting lineup. The fact that you still have Vitinha playing, hopefully, and Neves, I think that's gonna be enough to actually win them the game. So, like I said, the PSG on Wednesday, and so far so good, man. I don't. Okay, we still got what? We still got what? Let me see. Did I go over Barca? I didn't even go over Barca. Where's the Barca game? Where is the Barca game? Tomorrow, Wednesday. Where's Thursday? Okay, you got Thursday right here. Okay, and then you got obviously Thursday. Monaco versus Club Brugge. One thing that I like about this, guys, is that we are gonna see Paul Pogba back in the Champions League. That is so absurd to say. Obviously, he was banned from football, but now he's back, and I'm very, very happy to see Paul Pogba back. You got Copenhagen against Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern Leverkusen, this sack, the coach, Ten Hag. Honestly, I am Mexican. I am gonna support Copenhagen because Huescas is there. Huescas has been playing really, really good when it comes to right back. Copenhagen did qualify for the Champions League through knockouts, so I am gonna give this to Copenhagen. even though I have no reason to do it because, like I said, I'm just speaking in heart. So just give me this, man. I am Mexican. I'm gonna support all my Mexican players in the Champions League. I don't care how big the opponent is. Copenhagen will beat Bayern Leverkusen. You heard it here first, man. Eintracht Frankfurt versus Galatasaray. Another very, very good game. Frankfurt, let me see, man. Let me see. I need to see this Frankfurt team. How good have they been? So Frankfurt did lose against Bayern Leverkusen, which is kind of crazy. So that means that Leverkusen have actually been picking up pace. They did beat Hoffenheim. They did beat Werder Bremen. And they did beat Angers. Galatasaray come from beating Oisberg, Reisberg, and all these Turkish teams that I can't really pronounce. Honestly, guys, and then Victor Osimhen is injured for Galatasaray. It's gonna be a good game. Don't take it wrong, but like I said, I do think that Eintracht Frankfurt is gonna win this game easily, man. Let's go with another very, very good games, guys. So Man City versus Man United. I didn't react to it. I had to do some other stuff. So Man City did win against Man United this past weekend. Erling Haaland has been on fire for that team for Man City. Um, so going back to that, right? Manchester City host Napoli, and hear me out, guys. Hear me out. So I did say that I know what we want as viewers. So Kevin De Bruyne back at the Etihad Stadium. How about that? Man City with John Stones injured, Kovacic, Marmoush, Al-Nouri, Cherki. What else? What else do we have here? And that's about it. 5 injuries for Man City. Napoli is not going to be playing with Lukaku, with Contini, and Amri. But honestly, guys, if we look at the form when it comes to Napoli, they've been playing so dominant football. Napoli have won their past 5 games. On the other hand, like I said, Man City did beat Man United. Man United is just the topic that I don't even want to talk about. Man United is so bad right now. But they lose against Brighton. They lose against Spurs. So in my opinion, guys, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Look at this take. I think that Napoli will beat Man City this upcoming Champions League fixture, man. I don't know why, but something in me is telling me that Napoli are gonna beat them. I think Napoli have been playing very, very good football, and I think they're gonna beat them. I don't know why. I just think that, man. Um, let's go with Newcastle against Barcelona. Another reason why I think Napoli are gonna beat City is because the narrative, man. The if you see Kevin De Bruyne scoring against City, it's gonna be one of the most craziest. No, like I don't even know what to say. That's gonna be a game to see. I hope you guys make time to actually see that game. Let's go with Barcelona against Newcastle. We're almost done here. So Ramsey is off injured. Wisa is injured. Balde, Rodriguez, Frankie De Jong, Gabi. Lamine Yamal is apparently injured with a high knee injury. We all know that is not true. Um, so Barcelona did beat Valencia. Barcelona tied against Rayo. Levante, they beat Levante. They beat Mallorca. On the other hand, Newcastle have not been good, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I do see Barcelona winning this game, even though they probably won't have Lamine Yamal. Rashford is here. Lewandowski is here. Rafinha is here. Fermin had an amazing, amazing match, scoring, if I'm not mistaken, 2 goals. Lewandowski scoring 2 goals. Rafinha scoring another 2 goals. So I think this Barcelona squad, even though they're not gonna have Lamine Yamal, even though they're not probably not gonna have Frankie De Jong, even though they're not gonna have Balde, I still think it's gonna be enough to beat this Newcastle team. Even though Newcastle is at home, so that narrative might change, but we'll see what happens when it comes to this Newcastle game. Another thing that I want to point out in this Newcastle game is that you do have that 6'6" striker. So it's gonna be very interesting to see that striker actually playing against this top side. The one thing that I like about Newcastle is that they are very fast when it comes to counter attacking. So the only thing they're gonna have to do basically is receive the attack, and you have Gordon at the right mid, and then I don't know who you have, Gray, if I'm not mistaken, or who was it at the left mid position that they had. I don't know who they have at left mid, but I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, Newcastle have rapid wingers. So I do see both teams scoring in this game. I do see Newcastle scoring against Barcelona, but I do see Barcelona outscoring Newcastle for that matter. So for me, I will go Barcelona will win against Newcastle, in my opinion, and I'm gonna call it like that. I don't know how much. I think it's gonna be a 4-1, 4-1 actually. I think it's gonna be 4-1, 3-1 Barcelona against Newcastle. That's gonna be my take on that. And let's go with the last game. Obviously, Sporting against Gairikata Almaty. I don't know how to pronounce this team. And obviously, I'm just gonna support the one where my goat came from. Sporting is gonna win against Caricat. It's the first time that we're seeing. There's a lot of really new teams in this new Champions League. So, like I said, in my opinion, guys, we do have a very very packed Champions League fixture, a Champions League first match day. So I'm very excited what you guys gotta say about this Champions League. Do you like this format? Let's go back to the basics. Do you like this format? Who do you think is gonna be MVP? Who do you think is gonna be top scorer? Who do you think is gonna be the revelation team of the Champions League? And who do you think is gonna be the failed team of this Champions League? And I'm gonna give you the answers to that all right now. For me, the MVP slash top goal scorer of the Champions League for me is gonna be, well, actually, you know what? It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Let me see. For me, the top scorer is gonna be Kylian Mbappe. MVP of the Champions League. Oh, damn. Crap. I don't even know who to I don't even know who to say here. I'm gonna be honest. Oof. Guys, help me out here. Who do you think is gonna be the MVP of the Champions League this season, man? Who do you think is gonna be the MVP for the Champions League this season? I do not know who to put there, man. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Harry Kane is top goal scorer, by the way, guys. I do see Harry Kane being top goal scorer of the Champions League. Who do I put as MVP? MVP of the Champions League. I'm gonna say this: the dark horse of the Champions League this season, if everything goes well, I think it's gonna be Napoli. I don't know why I think Napoli are playing very, very good football. Maybe I'm gonna be completely wrong by the end of this, at the end right now. But I think the dark horse of the Champions League is gonna be Napoli. Champions are gonna be Real Madrid. That's just because my heart is talking. If my heart isn't not talking, man, what do I have? I don't know, guys. We're gonna have to go week by week, man, because I don't know. Like I said, for me, Harry Kane and Mbappe are gonna be top goal scorers. Even Erling Haaland, I think Erling Haaland is actually waking up to be a very, very good player this season. But the thing is, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna say Man City are gonna be the low team this year. Not saying that they're gonna basically. I think they're just not gonna perform as good as they always do. I don't know why. I think they're gonna get knocked out in the round of 18, maybe round of 16. I don't know why. I don't see Man City, even though they might. I don't know. I just no, guys. This Champions League. Let me know down in the comments down below. You let me know. Who do you see? MVP, top goal scorer, dark horse of the Champions League, and who do you think is gonna be the revelation club? Like I said, for me, I think the revelation club for me is gonna be Napoli. I'm gonna leave it at there. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be everything for right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I see you guys in the next video, man. Let's go.